Hello, welcome to Hungry Hobby. This is Kelly Shalal, registered dietitian behind Hungry Hobby, and today we are making my mushu shrimp. Mushu pork might be a dish that you're a little bit more familiar with, but making it with shrimp makes it even that much faster, and we've got a few little modifications to make it even tastier with seafood. First, we're going to make the sauce. I used coconut aminos, but you can use soy sauce too. Gonna have some rice vinegar and fish sauce. There are gluten-free versions of this, or you can use oyster sauce, but it is a little saltier. And then I used brown sugar. I did use actual brown sugar. Sometimes I use coconut sugar. Either one is fine, any kind of sweetener here. Brown sugar is traditional. And you mix that sauce up and set it aside because anytime you are making a stir fry, it's gonna go fast. Then you're going to heat up some oil. I use sesame oil, but you can use avocado oil or olive oil, really anything you want, but sesame oil's got a nice taste for Asian flavored dishes. I use freeze-dried ginger because I never keep ginger on hand, and minced garlic, which I did mince fresh, but you can use pre-minced or whatever you want. And I sauteed that until it was translucent and tender and smelled delicious, and then I added my shrimp. I have become partial over the years to using raw shrimp, but you can defrost cooked and use cooked. You just won't cook it as long. Some people prefer tail off, but I didn't do that either. I used medium shrimp, and I cooked it in the garlic and ginger and oil until they were totally cooked through. If you've never cooked shrimp before, you just want to make sure that they're all totally pink, and then they're pretty much done. And once they're done, then you can start adding in your veggies. This dish is very much like egg roll in a bowl if you've ever made that, but the shrimp version. So I did a pack of shredded carrots and a pack of shredded cabbage. You could do a coleslaw mix if you want. That's what's traditional with mushu shrimp, but mushu pork has different vegetables typically, but really you can do whatever you want. I like to use the pre-shredded carrots because if you shred the carrots yourself, it's going to be way too watery and the textures, it's not going to be great. Now you can shred your own cabbage to save some money, but I would use pre-shredded carrots. And basically you mix that up carefully. As you can see, things are falling out of my pan. A wok would be great here, but I got rid of my wok to save time in the kitchen, so I just use a large skillet and cleaned up the mess. And as you can see, I'm like removing like the big pieces of cabbage. And I just let that cook until it's all tender, and then you can add that sauce in. It takes about 5 or so minutes. And then you basically mix the sauce in, let it thicken a little bit as you mix it. You don't want it to be super watery or anything like that, but that's pretty much it, you guys. Now we're just gonna plate it and garnish it and be done. This is an awesome 20-minute meal that can be made gluten-free. I've got all kinds of different like swaps and substitutions on the blog, so make sure you hit that link up if you need swaps and substitution ideas or a printable recipe. But that's it. This is like one of my go-to dinner recipes because, as you can see, it's super fast, and I topped it with green onion, cashews, sesame seeds were my go-to garnish. If you like egg roll in a bowl, but you're a little sick of it, my mushu shrimp is just as quick to make, but a little bit different flavoring and absolutely delicious.